consciousness, Srila Prabhupada calls it. Such an important topic, such an important book. In the next 1 week, we are going to hear from you. We consider ourselves very, very fortunate, Prabhu, for that. Really, we are very fortunate to have your association. And I speak on behalf of all the devotees.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you for accepting our request.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhu. The floor is yours, Bharath Chandra Prabhu. Please carry on.
Hare Krishna. So just like your feeling is there, I am also feeling the same. I am also very uh, fortunate to get association of all wonderful Vaishnavas here, and especially in Kartik month. So the more we spend time, that's great. So you're giving the opportunity for my own purification. So I'm indebted to all Vaishnavas. So we can start with the prayer. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Desha Tarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Janmadhyasya Tunmyad Taratascharsha Abhijñā Swarat Tene Brahmhridayadi Kavaye Muhyanti Yatsurayah Tejo Vari Mridam Yatha Vinimayo Yatra Trisargom Drisha Dhamna Svena Sada Nirastakuhakam Satyam Param Dhimahi Dharma Projhita Kaitavotra Paramo Nirmatsaranam Satam Vedyam Vastavam Atra Vastu Shivadam Tapatrayon Srimad Bhagavate Mahamuni Krite Kimva Pareshvara Sadyo Hrudya Vrudhyate Traktibhi Shushruvistat Kshanat Nigama Kalpataror Galitam Phalam Shukhamukadam Bratadrava Samyutam Pibata Bhagavatar Samalayam Muhraho Rasika Bhuvi Bhavakaha Aradhya Bhagavan Vrajeshatanaya Tadhama Vrindavanam Ramya Kachidupasana Vrajavadhu Vargena Kalpita Srimad Bhagavatam Pramanamamalam Prema Pumartho Mahan Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhor Matamidam Tatradaro Na Paraha Yatpada Pallava Yugam Vinidhaya Kumbha Dvanve Pranama Samaye Saganadhiraja Vignan Vihantumalamasya Jagatrayasya Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Om Adnyanatimidandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langhete Girim Yat Kripa Tamaham Vande Shri Guram Deenatarinam. Hare Krishna. So, all the wonderful Vaishnavas, 39 devotees are here. So, so is this, there are two ways that I could do this. One is we will begin right from beginning, the nectar of devotion. And another option is I directly go to, of course, I'll give a background and then go to sadhana bhakti, which is a topic I thought we should address from the nectar of devotion. I think many or few devotees might have done their Bhakti Shastri course or other self-study also on Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. So, or you might have Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu Nectar of Devotion by Srila Prabhupada book with you. I'll be using that as well as the Mula Patha, which I will share it on the screen. This is the version, the main text. I'll be using this. I will be using also Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu Bindu. This is a commentary by Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. I will be taking certain elements from there. And also, there's a wonderful commentary by Srila Jiva Goswami on Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu called Durgama Sangamani Tika. So that's a very wonderful commentary, very, very wonderful. I will be using that also. But main text which I will be going through will be two. One is the Mula Patha, that is the Sanskrit, the main text of Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, and then Srila Prabhupada's Nectar of Devotion, summary study of Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. So both are very, very important. While we read Srila Prabhupada's words, it's also good to go through the Sanskrit version because it touches the heart very nicely. The same thing which is explained in English, which also when it is discussed through Sanskrit verses, it is also very relishable, and it can be discussed more in detail. I hope this is okay. You can also keep your Nectar of Devotion books with you, and we can go over. This is what I think could be the one way. Or you want me to directly go to Sadhana Bhakti with some background? I can do that also. So there may be varying devotees, in other words, needs of devotees, right? So we can. So how many devotees have? You can just raise your hands, electronic hands, maybe. Have done Bhakti Shastri covering Nectar of Devotion. That will give me an idea of what might have been covered, or you can raise your electronic hands. Okay. None, is it? Am I audible?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay.
Yes, Prabhuji. Audible.
Fine. Okay. So in that case, how many have at least done some preliminary study of Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu? Or you must have gone through the book. You can raise your hands. Okay, everybody is very humble. Okay, how many have the book with you? Nectar of Devotion by Srila Prabhupada. You can raise your hands. Okay, good. Okay, so you can kindly get one book, or an e-version also might be there. Right? Fine. Okay. So we will go from beginning in that case. What is Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu? So there are three words in this: Bhakti, Rasamrita, and Sindhu. In fact, four words: Rasa, Amrita, and Sindhu. So what is Bhakti, and what is Rasa, or what is Bhakti Rasa, and then what is Bhakti Rasa Amrita, and what is Bhakti Rasa Amrita and Sindhu? So this is the subject matter actually, so wonderfully named by the author of the book, of the work, Srila Rupa Goswami. So he's Srila Rupa Goswami. This is a very important book to understand the science of devotional service. That's why Srila Prabhupada has written it as the complete science of Bhakti Yoga. So this whole text which is there gives a complete science. Science is something which can we can get into detail and experience it. Jnana and Vijnana. So Vijnana means we can actually experience it. We can actually see it, experience it by experiment. In other words, we can just like an experiment in a college, in a chemistry lab. If it is so and so chemical mixed with so and so, will give so and so result. So similarly, um, nectar of devotion reveals that science of bhakti yoga, mm, the most intricate science of bhakti yoga, which is told in shastras, is so very wonderfully given by Srila Rupa Goswami. In other words, this whole what do you call the secret of bhakti, the secret of bhakti yoga uh, is given by Srila Rupa Goswami. Now, why are we looking at bhakti? What is the meaning of bhakti? That itself is also discussed in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. What is bhakti? Hmm? And what is bhakti rasa? Hmm? That is also being discussed. Okay. And why it is bhakti rasa amrita? That is also being discussed. So first of all, we can come to one discussion that actually everybody is seeking a sort of mellow or rasa, right? You might be a father, you might be a mother, you might be a daughter, son, right? Obviously, we are all daughters and son of somebody, of our parents, and we may be a father, we may be a mother, right? Or we may be a brother, sister, etc. So we all have relationship, isn't it? With our father, we have a relationship. With our mother, we have a relationship. In other words, we, as soon as we name our father or mother, immediately we have some sort of feeling in the heart. We can relish some kind of relationship with them, either relish or whatever, but there is some kind of relationship that we can relate to, is it not? Oh, that person, so and so person, yes, I know him, right? Or this is my father, this is my mother, right? There is a sort of relationship. This is my friend, right? And then further extended to that, there is extended family. There are relationships with the other fellow countrymen, or if you say you're from Karnataka, oh, come here, and then we'll start speaking in Kannada. Or if you are in some other, um, country, oh, you are also an American, please come, we are friends. So there is some kind of relationship also based on the country or the place, the location. And further, there are other relationships. So similarly, there are many other relationships that we all relate to, and we exchange some kind of feeling, some kind of relationship that we exchange. But in all these relationships, there are some kind of drawbacks also. Like, for example, um, either you have some relationship with, say, you sort of relate to your country, then you are so and so countryman, right? And then, but you are supposed to like your country, but you can't love the other country, mm, because they are enemy country. So you may not like them. So there may be enemy country, there may be friendly country, there may be enemies, there may be friends. Within the families, there may be favorable and unfavorable favorites, right? So in a relationship, always there is some kind of the other drawbacks. So all these relationships that we all know, we are always trying to exchange some uh, mellow, some kind of relationship which can give us taste. We are actually looking for love. Everybody is looking for some kind of love, which can make them happy. So in constant search of this love, we are always trying to see who can give this kind of love to us, who can give us this kind of pleasure to us, or what can give some kind of pleasure to us. So actually, we are all pleasure seekers. We are all seekers of something, that thing which can actually bring us happiness. So relationships are not giving any happiness, uh, and the things are not giving any happiness. So search goes on and on and on till the life breath is there. Is it not? We all keep searching. If I get a new thing, that then if this object, if I get it, then I'll be happy. So we are always searching what can give us happiness and that pleasure. And as soon as we get some sort of idea of that pleasure, we become very, very happy. But it's very temporary, is it not? That kind of pleasure is very temporary. So what do we do?
Normally, we
We
do have
again
a better
keep,
kind of
pardon?
him.
Uh, is all everything all right? My voice is okay, audible.
Yes, Prabhuji, it's audible. It's clear.
Okay, I okay. So, uh, so Anandamayo Bhyasat. Actually, we are all searching for that Ananda. Where is this Ananda? Uh, Anandamaya. So, Annamaya, Pranamaya, Jnanamaya, Vijnanamaya. Right? Then we have to come. We always are actually seeking for Anandamaya stage. Where is this happiness? We are actually seeking happiness. So, in our constant search, we become frustrated and we think there is no happiness in this material world. And we say this is all Maya, or this is all illusion. Is it not? There is nothing reality in this. There is no happiness here. So, sort of constantly, we are always, if we see that this is a Buddhist philosophy, which says that there's always unhappiness in this material world. So actually, unhappiness is a reality and happiness is illusion. And therefore, the cause of this unhappiness is our existence itself. Better to die. Why to live? But you can't just suicide, no? You have to realize and suicide. What is that realize? You have to become zero by your, otherwise you will again reincarnate. According to Buddhists, there is reincarnation also. They have to add that philosophy. Otherwise, there is no question of tapasya and they will not do. So they have to say, because we are going to reincarnate if you don't realize in this samsara, better to realize that this is all unhappiness. And the only truth in this world is unhappiness. So better stop this existence and become shunya, zero. But actually, we can't become zero. We are eternal living entities. Dehinosmin yatha dehe kaumaram yavanam jara tatha dehantara prapti dhiras tatra muhyati. So this life is not just the end of it. This goes on. It will never end. Achedyoyam achedyohyam adahyohyam akledya shoshayevacha nityam sarvagatasthano. Nityam is never nityo nityanam chetanas chetananam. So Krishna is eternal. Among all the nityas, he is the eternal. So, in other words, all the living entities are eternal living entities. So you can't really, just like an ostrich, when it is when enemy attacks, it just closes its eyes under the sand. Some kind of a bird is there, may not be ostrich, but that is not the idea. That is just your feeling that you are going to be away from that unhappiness. No. So being an eternal living entity, you cannot negate your very existence. It is not possible. So that is not a solution actually. So then what should be done? Then maybe we should become Brahma, right? Everything is actually sarvam khalvam idam Brahman. So everything is Brahman actually. Actually, the existence that we are feeling, this unhappiness, is wrong because it is a Maya. It is illusion. Actually, we are not feeling happiness or distress here. It is just an illusion. And what should we do? What we should do is realize, jnana, we should realize that we are not this, neti neti, not this, not this, not this. Then what you are? We are Aham Brahmasmi. I am Brahman. Okay, then what? I am Brahman. That's all. After this body is finished, I am Brahman. I am now also I am Brahman. I am Brahman. I am Brahman. I have to meditate. Ah, that's okay. We are Brahman. But what is your activity? No idea. There is no variety. I am just Brahman, Brahman, Brahman. But that is also not giving me happiness. So I will come back from that Brahman position, thinking I'm Brahman. Vimuktamaninaha. I'm just thinking I'm Brahman, I'm liberated. I'm Brahman, I'm liberated. Thinking, and then they will not be satisfied. And then again, they will get back to their normal activity. So that is also not really giving us happiness. Oh, what is going to give happiness? Let me just enjoy this. Don't worry, forget. Yavat jivet, sukham jivet. Bhasmi bhutasya kuta punaragama bhavet. Runam krutva ghritam pibet. Hmm? So beg, borrow, steal, enjoy here. Don't worry. Why? Who cares? You are going to die and that body will just vanish. And you will, what you call, become bhasma. The body will become bhasma, finished. Who has seen next life? Simply they will say, don't worry. Nothing, no next life. Just enjoy, make merry. Oh, really? But that is also not true possible. Why? Because that is a law of karma. Hmm. We mentioned that because of law of karma, bhutva bhutva praliyate, again and again we have to come back to this material world. It is not possible to escape. Just by my thinking of some speculation, I cannot escape the laws of karma. If I do a what do you call? Who cares this laws of the government? Let me just go in the right lane. Who cares? Let me just surpass this signal. Who cares? Let me just kill this fellow or steal this something. Who cares? Oh, who cares? The government law will care and put you behind the bars. Okay, so there is a government. Then what? These materialistic people, they want to say that there is no government. Then only when they come to know that the government, the police force is coming behind him and put him in the bars, then they will realize, oh, the government is active actually. So similarly, this material world, any simple fellow can understand everything is organized by the supreme will. There is some supreme intelligence that everything is being organized, right? There is sun coming on the time every day. Does anybody remind the sun god, please come on time? Nobody is reminding. Sun is coming, the moon is coming, the rains are coming on time. Are you doing anything? Are we doing? No, not a single thing we are doing, but everything is perfectly being organized. Only a fool can say that it is by chance. So nothing happens by chance. Nothing can happen by chance. So everything is organized. So any simple, normal, intelligent person can understand. Even an aborigine in a what do you call, in a deep forest can understand that, oh, sunlight is coming, sun god is coming. They will pay obeisances. They will also have some kind of gods with them. Sun god, moon god, right? So since everything is so fantastically organized, Chanakya Pandit says the most wonderful thing, as soon as a child is born, the milk is secreted in the mother's breast. This one point is enough for one to appreciate the Supreme Lord's arrangement. Chanakya Pandit says. So wonderful, actually. Anything we observe in this material world, we can immediately understand there is a supreme intelligence behind everything. So And the supreme intelligence, is it simply blind and some dead? No. Supreme intelligence means supreme laws are also there. For example, if I put a seed, a particular plant will come. If I don't put a seed, nothing will come. If I put different kind of seed, different plant will come. As something is sown, something is reaped. Similarly, the laws of karma are so subtle. As whatever we do, we reap it. Today I hit somebody, I may get the reaction now, later, or in next life. So everything has a karma, or mm, a reaction to it. Mm. So therefore, it is foolish to say that materialistic way of life, that is just enjoy, merry make, that is also not true. That is also not correct. So therefore, then what else? What is to be done then? Where is this real happiness then? If I think that this materialistic way of life is real happiness, I'll be frustrated also, and I will be caught red hand by this laws of nature also. I will not be happy. If I think forget this, this itself is actually only what do you call mithya. There is no reality in this. I'm really Brahman only. Okay, Brahman, then but next what? I'm not feeling any happiness in that kind of understanding. There is no happiness. Oh, no, no. Brahman means supreme Ananda is there. Then what should I do? Supreme Ananda, okay. But what should I do? What is my activity? Right? So there is no activity there also. Only Brahman, if I think, that is also not correct. Not going to give me happiness. If I think I'm Shunya, let me become Shunya, finish off this existence. That is also not possible. Because I cannot be Shunya. So in this way, the real understanding we should come to know that Vadanti tattvavidas tattvam yajnatvam advayam. There is a vastu, vastavam vastu shivadam. The supreme controller is there. Okay, this understanding itself is Brahman, or there is a supreme intelligence, supreme controller. This anybody can understand this, and Shastra is telling Shabda Pramana. So how do I know Anumana Pramana, Pratyaksha Pramana, and Shabda Pramana? If I make an Anumana or a Pratyaksha Pramana what? Sun is coming on time, moon is coming on time, setting on time, seasons are coming on time, everything happening on time. I eat, everything digests, everything is happening. I get old also on time. Everything is organized. So this is Pratyaksha Pramana. What is Pratyaksha? That something is there behind all this intelligence is there. Okay. Anumana Pramana. Who is that intelligence? There is some supremely intelligent organizing everything. So supremely conscious that you can't imagine. Is interacting with me also personally and having a personal relationship with me. Oh, really? That supreme intelligence is also having relationship with me personally. In my heart, I can actually, I'm interacting with him. I can feel, I can interact with him. I'm getting some kind of guidance. Don't do this, do this from my heart. That means I have some relationship with that supreme. Vadanti tattvavidas tattvam yajnatvam advayam brahmeti paramatmeti. Paramatma is that I have relationship with that supreme person. In my heart, he is there. He is giving me guidance. And he's doing everything. We are breathing, we are eating, everything is happening by his energy, by his assistance. Otherwise, it is not possible. So therefore, that supreme who is in my heart is also a person, an individual person, is a supreme person. He is having a form. He is having a relation. We can have a relationship with him, right? So he is Bhagavan. So Bhagavan is the same supreme person that we are, supreme intelligent person, Brahman, who is also seated in our heart as Paramatma, is also Swadhamaha. Just like if I'm in my room, in my house, right? The owner, Yajamana, the owner of the house, not that he is in all rooms. He is having one room, his room, but he is the owner of the building. Okay, not that he is there in everybody's flat. He is there. No, he is having his own room, and he is owner of the whole building. His energy is there throughout the building as a owner. Similarly, Krishna is the controller of the whole thing, but Swadhama Bihi, he is also there in his own abode. Huh? Satyam Param Dhimahi. What is that? जन्माद्यस्य तोन्मयाद् इतरतश्चार्थेषु अभिज्ञास्वराट् तेने ब्रह्महृदयादिकवये मुह्यन्ति यत्सूरयः तेजो वारिमृदां यथा विनिमयो यत्र त्रिसर्गो मृषा धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तकुहकम्. Dhamna is there in his own abode. Svena sada nirastakuhakam. And he's always enjoying there. So he's having his own abode, Vaikuntha and he's the owner of this whole material world, controller. Okay. And I have a personal relationship with him. Oh, really? What kind of personal relationship? I'm so there is personal relationship because we are all eternally parts and parcels of the Supreme Lord. Okay. We are parts and parcel. How is that we are part and parcel? Because whatever quality the Supreme Lord is having, we are also of the same quality. Oh, how is that? Nityo nityanam chetanas chetananam eko bahuda vidadhati kama. Shastra is telling. Oh, really? Okay, let me listen to the Shastras. What is Shastra telling? Nityo nityanam. So you are a soul who is eternal, and among all the eternals, he is the most is supremely eternal. In other words, he is the supreme. Nityo nityanam. Among the nityas, he is the supreme. Chetanas chetananam. Chetanaha. You are having consciousness among all the conscious living entities. Is the supreme. Okay. So I have a personal I'm having consciousness and I'm having eternity, and I'm also actually seeking for pleasure. Oh, Supreme Lord is also like that. What is like that? He is also supremely seeking pleasure, and also he's a reservoir of the pleasure. He's a source of the pleasure. Okay. And so he's supremely eternal. Just like you are eternal, he is also supremely eternal. He is eternal. Okay. And Chit, Sat, Chit, Ananda, conscious. Because you are like knowledgeable and conscious, same thing, Supreme Lord is supremely conscious. He is conscious of everything. Not just my body, conscious of the atoms, of everything, every vastu, living, non-living. He is conscious of everything. Something it is making sense. That the Supreme Lord is also, we are also same quality of the Supreme Lord. We are also having some relationship with the Supreme Lord. So that is why it is called as Aham Brahmasmi, means I am also that Brahman. But Brahman means Krishna is Parabrahman. Who is Krishna? Krishna is that person. Advaya Jnana. Advaya means you may call as Krishna as a supremely intelligent. Supreme intelligence is there. Brahman, supreme effulgence, right? Brahman. Paramatma, he is also there in my heart. Okay. And Bhagavan, he is also a supreme. He is also having a form. He is all having his paraphernalia. He is having his qualities, pastimes, names, form, quality, pastimes, everything is there. And Bhagavan means he is Shadaishwarya Purna. He is having all opulences supremely. What is that? Aishwaryasya samagrasya viryasya yashashashriyaha. Jnana vairagyayoho. So Aishwarya, Aishwaryasya samagrasya. Aishwarya, he is supremely beautiful. Aishwaryasya Samagrasya Viryasya is the most powerful. Viryasya Yashashashriyaha, and he is supremely famous. Is everybody knows there is Supreme Lord. Supremely famous. Aishwaryasya Samagrasya Viryasya Yashashashriyaha, and supremely wealthy. Goddess of fortune is his servant. Supremely wealthy. Nobody can be. One businessman can claim, I am more wealthy than this businessman. Another businessman will come tomorrow. I am the most, they release every Fortune 500. Who is the most business wealthiest? Today he is number 4, tomorrow he will become number 1. So one can claim, but nobody can claim I am the most wealthiest in this whole world, in this whole universe. I am the most wealthiest. Nobody can claim. Always he is also hankering for more wealth. If he loses little bit, and then he will lose this position of the richest person. But Krishna is not like that. Krishna is always supremely wealthiest. Nobody can surpass him. So that person who can nobody surpass him. Eko what is that? Adhikascha bhuyate. Nobody can be equal to him. Nobody can be higher than him. Mattah parataram na anyat. Kinchit asti dhananjaya. Nobody can be equal to him, and nobody can be above him. All are below him only. So that is the supreme. And his position is not vacant. Not that today he is supreme and tomorrow somebody else will become supreme. No. He is eternally supreme personality of Godhead. And he is the origin of everything. Janmadhyasya yatonvayat. Everything originates from him. So therefore, he is known as Bhagavan, Shadaishwarya Purna. Everything belongs to him. Isha Vashyamidam Sarvam. Yat Kinchit Jagatyam Jagat. Everything is belonging to him. He is supremely cognizable. He knows everything. What is happening in his whole world. Every moment, he is supremely conscious. So, Ishvara Parama Krishna, Satchit Ananda Vigraha, Satchit. So, he is supremely conscious of everything. And his Vigraha, Satchit Ananda Vigraha, he is a person. So, when he is a person, when he is a Supreme Lord, is having all these vibhutis, opulences, is so opulent. His opulence is so much. Ekam Shena Sthito Jagat, you can't describe it. As much as you go on and on and on, we can't describe his supremely conscious. And his qualities are supremely unlimited. Unlimited qualities are there. Unlimited. He's so wonderful. He's all good. Krishna is all good. He can never be fallible. That's why he's called as Achyuta. Govinda. He is a pleasure giver of for our senses. He is a real pleasure giver. Nobody can be really pleasure giver than Krishna. So he is a pleasure giver to our senses. He is pleasure giver to cows. Narayana is the origin of everything. Right? So all these qualities, name, form, qualities, pastimes, paraphernalia, are all absolute. That's why he is known as Advaya. Advaya means non-different. There is only one person, same person, only one person is there. Eko, Ekala Ishvara Krishna Arasava Bhritya. So this supreme person is there. Krishna is known as Krishna, and by many, many other names. Right? Krishna means Krishna, Krishna Alekhane. So Vilekhane Akarshane cha. Alekhane Akarshana. He is attractor, just like a magnet. So he's so attractive that he can attract every living entity, everything. That means he is That means nobody can be called as supreme without this feature. Nobody can say, so, oh, this is supremely attractive. I am supremely attractive. No, who can say this? I am supremely attractive. Nobody can claim that. So Krishna is only the claimer, supremely attractive. So this supremely attractive person, Krishna, is Bhagavan, Advaya, is nobody, is alone. Alone means is single. Nobody else can be equal to him nor above him. Therefore, is known as Advaya. Is having his pastimes, his uh, entourage, his expansions, many uh, energies are there. So, so Krishna is not alone. Krishna is having many multifarious energies. So, Parasya Shaktir Vividhaiva Shruyate. Swadhi Bhala Kriya. What is it? Parasya Shaktir Vividhaiva Shruyate. Swabhaviki Jnana Bhala Kriya Cha. So, Parasya Shaktir Vividhaiva. His Ananta Shakti is there. So, this way, the Supreme Lord's description, which is to be realized by Bhagavad Gita and various other Bhagavatam, like this other scriptures, especially Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam. And Bhagavad Gita is preliminary information, complete information. Who is Bhagavan? So once we have a relationship with him, we know actually we are eternally related to him. Then question comes, how did I come here then? Purusha prakritosto hi bhunkte prakriti jan gunan karanam gunasangasya sarasad yoni janmasu. Prakriti, what is that? Prakriti purushasto hi bhunkte. So we wanted to enjoy actually. Actually, we all want to enjoy, but we wanted to enjoy like Krishna. Actually, we are an enjoyer, enjoyed actually. Prakriti. We are actually Prakriti, but we also want to enjoy this feeling when it is there, but we want to enjoy. This is the cause of coming in touch with the modes of material nature. Coming in touch with the modes of material nature, which is sattva raja tamo guna. So when we get away with this feeling that we want to enjoy, then there is no question of this three modes of material nature affecting. But that is also not correct. Just getting out away, feeling that I don't want to enjoy is not enough. Because we are all Prakriti. We are Prakriti, inferior energies. We are part and parcel of Krishna as an enjoyed. Krishna is a supreme enjoyer. He is the Purusha, real enjoyer. He is a Purusha. So everything belongs to him, and he is a real enjoyer. We are actually not the real enjoyers. We are also enjoying because he is enjoying. We will enjoy. Otherwise, we will not enjoy. Just like if I'm putting food into my mouth, into my stomach, only then my all other parts of the body will be happy. If the hands they fight each other, or all the fingers they fight each other, we will not put why we should put only feed this fellow. We will all work hard day and night, earn money, everything we only do, and finally make this fellow enjoy. That is not going to. From now on, we will put a strike. We will not do this henceforth. Then what will happen? They will not feed the stomach. Then they will also become very what do you call, fatigued. Similarly, yatha taror moola nischanena. If we place our real search of happiness into Krishna, means we are searching for him. So if we really seek him and try to exchange love with him, relationship with him, understanding he is the supreme Lord and he is the only ultimate benefactor of us. All other material considerations are today and tomorrow only. Father, I may be today and tomorrow only, up to another 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, as long as we live. That's all. But our real eternal relationship with the Supreme Lord only, not with anybody else. Supreme Lord. So ultimately, we have to revive our relationship with Him. And that real relationship with Him is going to give us real happiness. So if we want to really search for happiness, then we have to search in the right place. If we really want to love, then we have to search the love in this right place. That is Krishna. Krishna is a real reservoir of that love, the reservoir of that pleasure. And if we go to that position, only then we can be really happy. Because other things are all temporary. Nothing is going to give me happiness. Even if I close my eyes and think everything is mithya, that is not going to give me happiness. So all my jnana, all my speculations that this will give me happiness, that will give happiness, that will give happiness, nothing is going to give me happiness, because we are searching in a wrong place. When the Supreme Lord is there, and Supreme Lord is a supreme controller, he is a Bhagavan, he is a supremely having all the opulences, then I also have a relationship with him. Why to seek shelter anywhere else? Is it not? If a flood has come, then there is a place where there is no flood and safe place. Naturally, I will go there and take shelter. Is it not? Similarly, we should know where to take shelter. Without that, we cannot be really intelligent to be happy. So Krishna is that person whom we have to take shelter. Samashrita yadi pada pallavaplavam mahat padam punyasho murare bhavam budhir vatsa padam param padam 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 yad vipadam natesham. Only then I can get away from this vipada, which is there in every step of this material world. So that is always ready to, it is a very dangerous place actually. One small corona can kill me. One small accident, little bit driving problem here and there, it will kill me. So anything can, any moment I can leave this body. Time is very short, is it not? Now, do we think that time is very long? Time is very, very short. Durlabha manava janma. Time is very, very short. So human birth is rare. In that also we have got the opportunity to take birth in this Bharata Bhumi, right? And Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga is most auspicious for bhakti. Why? How come you are saying most? Because here you don't have to do much. Very easily you can get liberated. Very easily you can liberate means what? Very easily you can get love of Godhead here. Sankirtana yajna is so easy, simple. So therefore, to develop relationship with Krishna is not very difficult. It's very simple, very, very simple. We just have to start the process. What is it? Start feeling that I want to develop relationship. That is enough. Adau shraddha tata sadhu sangha tata bhajana kriya anartha nivritti syat tatha nishta ruchi asakti bhava tatha prema. This is a step-by-step simple process. First of all, I should feel that, okay, let me start developing, reviving my relationship with the Supreme Lord. This is the first beginning. Adau Shraddha. So, this is the subject matter of Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. How to develop loving relationship with the Supreme Lord. Right? This loving relationship is so wonderful that it is called as Amrita. This is Bhakti Rasa. The loving relationship with the Supreme Lord is so mellow, such a mellow, that it is never ending and never depleting. If you take out the oil from the ground, one day that oil field will finish. You have to dig another oil field. Like that, the whole place is finished. No more oil here now. Go to another place and do on, they're also finished. But you cannot go on extracting unlimitedly. Or say you have a friend with you, you laugh little bit. After some time, you will also get tired. He will also get tired. Okay, enough of laughing. Let's go back to our house home. But Krishna's relationship is not like that. It is Anmrita, it is unlimited and eternal. Hmm. Once little bit endeavor, that is also recorded. Little bit endeavor is also recorded. So neha vikramanaশুsti pratyavayana vidyate swalpam apyasya dharmasya. Swalpam. Even if we think like this in Kali Yuga, even if we think I want to develop relationship with the Supreme Lord, revive my relationship, we all already have a relationship. We already have a relationship with the Supreme Lord. We just have to revive it. So this revival of relationship, if I want to do, that sankalpa, that thinking is enough. That Krishna will understand. Okay, good. You want to understand me. You want to know more about me. You want to develop relationship with me. Okay. Immediately Krishna will arrange everything. We just have to feel and think like this. Oh Krishna, oh Supreme Lord, I want to know more about you. I want to develop love for you. I want to revive my relationship with you. Please help me. Only you can help me. I want to know. I want to really want to be happy. I don't want this material unhappiness to go on. I'm tired of this kind of nonsense. Trying again, not happy, again trying, again not happy. I'm tired of this materialistic way of life. And again I will die, again I will take birth, again I will. What is the meaning of this nonsense thing? So better not go on like this uselessly, round and round and round. Better let us revive my relationship with Supreme. Why? He's always continuously already interacting with me, with simply waiting for me to turn my head towards him. So he's just waiting for us, actually, constantly waiting for us. When will I turn my head towards? When will you turn your head towards me? He's just waiting. As soon as we start turning towards our head towards Krishna, then he will start reciprocating. Ye yathamam prapadyante. As much as we turn and try to develop, revive our relationship with Krishna, that much Krishna will start responding. Guru Krishna Kripa Pai Bhakti Lata Bij. Gradually the seed of love, seed of relationship is sown into the heart. Just by that feeling, immediately we'll come in touch with devotees. Krishna will arrange. And we'll come in touch with Guru. We'll come in touch with other Vaishnavas. We'll come in touch with all the scriptures. Then Ado Shraddha Tatha Sadhu Sangha Tatha Bhajana Kriya. Bhajana Kriya will start. So Bhajana Kriya means what? All the procedures. Just like a girl ready to get married to a boy. First of all, she should know who is that boy, and then she can get married. Without knowing how she will accept. I want to know who is that boy. What is he doing? What is he working? Is he a good boy or a crazy fellow? Is he having good friends, or all his company is all lumpet, crazy guys? Or is having good company? What is his reputation? Is he earning? Is he having a responsibility? Tomorrow we may have a family, and at least he's responsible or not. So like this, I have so many questions about. But when I come to get introduced to that person, and I come to see, oh, he's a good fellow. Oh, he's all have good features. Everything is fine in the sense the bank balance and job and everything is good. So no problem. That is a good thing. So then I start really having relationship, in the sense I will talk to that person. Similarly, the Lord also, first of all, we should know who is the Supreme Lord. We cannot actually know him. Sevan mukhi hi jivhado. So, but at least we can try to understand who is. So we should, oh, Krishna. Krishna is Supreme Person, have got it? Okay, and Krishna is what? How is he? What does he look like? What does he do? Everything is already there. We should try to listen. No speculation, just listen. Jnane prayasa udapasya. There's no need of speculation. This speculation should be given up. If you ask any roadside fellow, oh, what do you think of life? He will give his own version of philosophy. He will say, just be good. And if we are good, then everything is fine. I'm not bad to anybody. But what do you eat for food? Are you killing any animal? Yeah, that is okay. But you are not good, no? So good is what? For his own, that is also his own speculation. If you ask somebody else, oh, we have to be very nationalistic. We should have patriotism, do good for the country. Then that is the highest philosophy. So everybody will have their own philosophy. But nobody is really understanding the uh, the reality. What is the reality? That is there clearly. Shastra Unitvat. So from the Shastra, Shabda Pramana, any simple Anumana Pramana and Pratyaksha Pramana, one can try to understand and decipher what is our supreme interest. Nate viduhu swarthagatim hi Vishnu, durashaya hi bhairarthamaninaha. Everybody is frustrated. They don't know that their real swartha, their real happiness is existing in Vishnu. What is that? In Vishnu means in reviving our relationship in Vishnu, the real swartha is existing. The real selfishness one should have is how to revive my relationship with Krishna. This is the so Prahlad Maharaj says, Name nate viduhu swartagathim hi Vishnu. They don't know, these foolish rascals and people, they don't know that their real benefit is in reviving relationship with Krishna. Simply they're hovering in this material, wandering in this material world. From one place to another place to another place to another. So, nate vidu swartagatim hi Vishnu, durashaya bahirartamaninaha. Simply externally they are enamored and they're struggling without understanding what is the real life, what is the meaning of this life, what is the goal of life, this life. We are going to die, that also they are not understanding. We are going to die. Okay, no problem. What is that? No, we should understand we are going to die means what is going to happen to me? Who am I, first of all? So they don't know this. Nate vidu swartagatim hi Vishnu durashaya. Because of all this gross foolishness and gross darkness in this material world, it's the darkness. There is severe darkness. They are in the ocean, deep down of the ocean. So dark it is. So like they're in the darkness. Durashaya bahirarthamaninaha. Andha yathandir upiniyamana. Tepi shutantra urudhamni bandhya. So andha, they're just blind, darkness. So one should know, who am I? What is the purpose of life? Who is the Supreme Lord? What is my relationship with the Supreme Lord? Then I actually have my relationship with the Supreme Lord. And all the scriptures are telling I can also understand I have a relationship with the Supreme Lord. Why I can understand? Krishna in the heart is guiding every moment. Do this, don't do this. Who is that person? He's Paramatma, guiding us every moment, doing everything for us. So that Supreme Person, I already have a relationship, and I'm simply searching for real happiness everywhere. That is a wrong thing. Now let me revive my relationship with the Supreme Lord, and little effort in that revival of relationship with the Supreme Lord will give us an amazing level of happiness. Great happiness we will get, is it not? We will get great happiness. So that great happiness is called as bhakti rasa. Bhakti rasa. Snigdhasya. Though what happens? A kind of ghee coating. Snigdha means what? Sneha. Sneha means oily. Snigdha. It's very oily, sticky. So this bhakti rasa is like ghee. Is like ghee, which can make our heart so soft and so favorable towards Krishna. This bhakti rasa is unlimited. The relationship with Krishna is so wonderful that it makes our grease our heart with that love. Premanjana churita bhakti vilochanena. So we need that. We are searching for that love actually. So if we can get this love, bhakti rasa is unlimited, amrita, and there is an ocean of it. Bhakti rasamrita sindhu. It is not just a simple one drop, but it is sindhu, unlimitedly. It keeps on expanding. Srila Prabhupada says, as the vibration or a light keeps expanding, similarly, the love of Godhead is keep never ending. So, what is that? Navanava rasadhamni. Gantumasit. Every moment there is new happiness, ever fresh. Not that it is one day same, oh Krishna, I know him. No, ever fresh. Every moment, I don't know Krishna. Where is Krishna? Hey Raj, hey Vraja Devike, hey Chalalite, hey Nanda Shuno Kutaha. Where are you? Every moment there is new ever freshness. That is why it's called as Navanita Chora. Navanita means butter, which is fresh butter. So similarly, Krishna is Navanavarasa. Where every moment he is giving new rasas, is unlimited. So that Supreme Lord who is unlimited, and that we have a relationship with him, we have to revive that relationship, beginning with the feeling that I want to revive my relationship with the Supreme Lord. That is the real interest of me. This understanding, if we come, then that is the beginning stage. Ado Shraddha. Then what do we do? Tatha Sadhu Sangha. We develop, we associate with such like-minded devotees. We associate with such like-minded devotees who are also searching for this rasa. Searching. So just like bees, Saragrahi, all these Vaishnavas are like bees searching for that real happiness, searching for that real essence of life. So we have to also become one bee with among those bees. So we also have to search for that essence of life. That essence of life is Krishna. If we if we can develop relationship with Krishna, revive our relationship with Krishna, then life is perfect. Our life is perfect. Why? Because it is eternal. It will never again finish with this body. Whether this body is there or not, whether where, whatever, it doesn't matter. Once we revive our relationship, that is a prayojana, prema prayojana. To revive our loving relationship with the Supreme Lord is the ultimate goal of life. Nothing else matters. Not dharma, artha, kama, moksha. This is all material. And everything related to body only. That body is how long? Just another 10, 50 years. That's all. Finish. This body is gone. So our real self-interest should be our soul. Who am I? So that soul is what we should be always worried about. What will happen to me? This body will just go today, tomorrow. We should not be concerned about this body. What is it? If I just purchase a car and keep polishing it, what is the use? I have to use it to go from one place to another. Similarly, if I just have this body, okay, you got this body by mercy of Krishna. We got this body. Simply keep maintaining this very nicely, feeding it, very nicely taking care of its senses, very nicely beautifying it, very nicely giving comforts to it. What is the use of this? There is no meaning. So our interest should be what is happening to my real, what is my existence. I'm not thinking about myself and simply caring for the body. That is foolishness. So we have to care for ourselves. What is going to happen after this body? So intelligent fellow will always know after this what is next. So similarly, just like somebody has gone to study a course, an engineering course or a medical course or some course, right? After going there, the intelligent student knows after 4 years or 5 years, I should get out of this college and then uh, go and be situated in a particular so and so occupation, right? So intelligent fellow will know, and he will simply study, somehow pass and clear everything and go off. But a foolish student will not know. He will just forget. Oh, we have our college life is going to be eternal, as if, and he'll forget that he has to study. He'll just keep enjoying. So that is what happens. Intelligent fellow or a foolish fellow. So we have to become intelligent. Intelligent means this is just passing time. This body is just for some time. Next what? So we have to know the next thing is to develop relation. Immediately we should revive our relationship to Supreme Lord. We should begin revive. So what is, no, I will start on a good muhurta. This, no, 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 no. Right now, there is no time. Immediately, there is no time. Very less time. How long we will live, we don't know. Immediately, the first step has to be taken to revive our relationship. What is that first step? Bhakti rasa. To develop bhakti rasa, first step is to start the sadhana bhakti. So we will study in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu one by one. What is Srila Rupa Goswami's explanation of Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu? How he is describing how to develop relationship. The first step is to uh, start the process. Is it not? That is why it is called as sadhana. Sadhana. Krite sadhya bhavet sadhya sadhanamiti vidiyate. So that sadhana or that process, that beginning process is known as sadhana bhakti, Vaidi sadhana bhakti. So for everything there is a science. So first step, second step, third step, then we will reach that. Is it not? So similarly, the first step is to begin. So in this process, there is no, and this is always a wonderful process. It is not that it is a very boring process, very difficult process. No, very simple. Susukham kartum avyayam. Rajavidya rajaguhyam pavitram idam uttamam. Pratyakshagavamam dharmyam susukham kartum avyayam. Rajavidya is the most supreme knowledge. It is not easy to get this knowledge by to everybody. No, it is not so cheap. Not everybody will get this. So it's Rajavidya. Rajaguhyam, and is the most secret. Not everybody can understand, even though they have everything, they cannot understand it. So it has to be properly practiced under the guidance. Rajavidya, Rajaguhyam, Pavitram idam uttamam, and the most supremely pure, supreme pure. So Pavitram idam uttamam, the best of the knowledge, the best of the process. And oh, really? Then it must be very difficult? No. Susukham kartum avyayam. It's very, very easy. Oh, really? Then it's so easy? Yes, as so easy. Pratyakshavagamam dharmyam. You can actually experience it. Oh, really? It is not simply some fairy tale, right? Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu? No. You can actually experience love of Krishna. Krishna will start reciprocating. Krishna will reciprocate. So this is called as pratyakshagavamam dharmyam susukham kartum avyayam. So therefore, we should be the first step is to be having that shraddha. Adu shraddha. Shraddha means that let me begin reforming my life. This is the only independence we have. Other than this shraddha, there is no other independence in this material world actually. Everything is controlled. Only independence that we have is I can decide what ythechasi tatha kuru. I can decide should I reform, should I follow, should I reform or not. That's all. If I want to reform, okay. If I don't want to reform, okay. But that decision I only have to take. As an individual soul, only independence for an individual soul is only this much. What is that? to decide whether I should reform myself or not. Therefore, uddhared atmanatmanam atmanam avasadhayet. Therefore, we should begin revival. Uh, what is up to what time have we discussed? I forgot. Is it up to 9?
It's up to 9 p.m. Prabhuji.
Correct. So we have passed 9 to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I will stop here. So let us begin discussing from tomorrow in detail, step by step from the first chapter. Right?
Yes,
Hare
yes.
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna. Yes,
Krishna,
sir. Thank you for the wonderful
Krishna
start
Krishna.
on Nectar of Devotion, Prabhuji. Maybe we'll have only one question if somebody has it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Sorry, somebody could have reminded me. Maybe
okay,
tomorrow. Yeah, no problem.
okay, fine, Prabhuji. Anybody has any query? One.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare
Yes,
Krishna.
Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, Hare Krishna. Dandavats Pranam, Bharath Chandra, Prabhu.
Dandavat pranam.
I have a question about the beginning of the session. In middle, I think I was listening to the Brahman concept, what you were telling.
Correct.
So my question is now, we also are aware of the, the Vadanti Tattatva,
Correct.
Brahmeti, Paramatmeti, Bhagavan. So this Paramatma feature, if I'm not wrong, is it correct that what I have heard is the Paramatma feature is also temporary, like when everything winds up after annihilation, also is gone.
Mm.
So
Gone.
the Garbhodakshaya Vishnu and Kshirodakashya Vishnu, so they all wind up the activities in this creation, material creation. So can you just tell me about that, bro?
Yeah, just like energies of the Supreme Lord. So Paramatma means non-different. Same Paramatma means Krishna only. Paramatma in the feature of external, in the feature of energy, is present as a Paramatma within our heart. So that Aniruddha means Paramatma means actually is there in our body in different ways. So the Pradyumna, Aniruddha, Sankarshana, these are the different forms. For example, our eyes, the supreme. For every atom, there is a Supreme Lord actually. So similarly, in our body also, the power of eye seeing is through the help of Pradyumna. So the same self Pradyumna is also there in the Sun Lord, Sun God. The same Pradyumna. And same Pradyumna is there in our eyes also. Because of that, we are able to see. Otherwise, we cannot see. Similarly, all our life functions is possible by the Supreme Lord's presence as Pradyumna, Niruddha, Sankarshana, Vasudeva. So all these different forms are there, which are constantly helping. And actually, they are one. They are one Supreme Lord. So when we say Paramatma, so when we say the same Supreme Lord, He is there everywhere, means His energy, through His energy is there everywhere. In other words, He is here with me right now in my heart. And He is there everywhere also. That means He's a self-same energy. Same energy. He is not different. So it's just like sun and sunshine. So sunshine is coming into my room also. That means the sun is coming actually. But the sun, whole planet is not coming. But his energy is coming is as good as sun coming in my room. Is it not? So similarly, the Supreme Lord as a source of that energy is also coming in me, in as a Paramatma is seated in me and doing everything. He's a same Supreme Lord, but he has come here also to me. So just like that, we have to understand that annihilation means what? Annihilation means actually everything is merged again back to Lord Narayana's eternal form. So, in other words, all the living entities will just go and take position or be in the body of the Supreme Lord And after again the creation, the living entities, all the living entities will get, I mean, individual souls will all get again opportunity to be born again, to reform themselves, right? So this process will go on, and Supreme Lord will again expand into everything, into each and every body, along with the soul he will accompany. So similarly, the Supreme Lord is expanding. Mm. So this is how we have to
Yeah.
understand.
Thank you very much, Prabhuji. Yeah, we should revive our loving relationship with Lord. So that is our ultimate goal of life. Thank you very much, Prabhuji. We'll connect back tomorrow again, same time, 8 p.m.
Sure.
Yeah.
Fine.
So now over to Umsha Mataji for the Mother Ashtakam.
Yes. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji.
नमः विश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपं लसत्कुण्डलं गोकुले व्रजमानं यशोदपियुलुखालार्धवमानं परमिष्टमत्यन्तो द्रुधृत्य गोप्या रुदन्तं मुहुर्नेत्र युग्ममृजन्तं करं भुजायुग्मेन सतङ्कनेत्रम् मुहुश्वासकम्पात्रिरेकाङ्ककान्ता स्थिताग्रवं दामोदरं भक्तिबद्धम् इति धृक्स्वलीलाभिरानन्दकुण्डे स्वघोषं निमज्जन्तम् आख्यापयन्तम् तदीयेषिताकेषु भक्तिर्जिता त्वं पुनः प्रेमातस्तं सतावृत्ति वन्दे वरं देवा मोक्षं न मोक्षावधिं वा न चान्यं वर्णेऽहं वरेशादपीह इदं ते वपुर्नाथ गोपालबालं सदा मे मनस्या विरसं किमने इदं ते मुखं भोजम् अत्यन्तनीले वृतं कुण्डलैस्निग्धरक्तश्च गोप्या मुहुश्चुम्बितं बिम्बरक्ताधरं मे मनस्य विरस्तमालं लक्षलाभे नमो देवा दामोदर अनन्त विष्णु प्रसीदो प्रभो दुःखजलाब्धिमग्नम् कृपादृष्टिवृष्ट्यातिदीनं बतानु गृहानिशामामग्न्यमित्यक्षिदृश्या कुबेरात्मजौ बाधमूर्तिर्द्वयाद्वत् त्वया मुचितौ भक्तिभजौ कृतौ च तथा प्रेम भक्तिं स्वकं मे प्रयच्छ न मोक्षे ग्रहो मे स्थितमोदरेह नमस्ते स्तुदाम्ने स्फुरदीप्तिदाम्ने त्वदीयोद्धरायाथा विश्वास्य धाम्ने नमो राधिकायै त्वदीया प्रियायै नमो नन्दलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यम् हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जयो यशोदानन्दन जयो दामोदर Jayo Yashodanandan Jayo Damodara Jayo Gandharvika Giridhari Gaura Hari Jayo Lakshmi Narasimha Jayo Ananta Dev Jayo Prahlad Narasimha Jayo Ananta Dev Jayo Jagannatha Jayo Baladeva Jayo Subhadramai Jayo Sudarshana Jayo Jayo Prabhupada 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 Jayo Jayo Prabhupada Jayo Jayo Gurudev 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 Jayo Jayo Gurudev Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari
Bol.
Bol
Hare
कृष्ण
Krishna.
दामोदर की जय कार्तिक मास की जय सब भक्तों की जय हरे कृष्णा थैंक यू
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. We'll connect back tomorrow morning at 4:30 for our Japa session. Thank you everyone for joining. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.